Oh, what's up, guys? This is the Galaxy's Greatest on YouTube, and I'm here for my Week 14 predictions. Last week, Week 13, had myself another good week, 11-4, bringing my total record to 121, 69, and 2. I am killing it this season, and I'm going to continue to kill it this week. So let's start off. We have the Oakland Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs, and this is my game of the week. And I will take the Oakland Raiders to win this game. Both of these teams always just find ways to win. Kansas City defeated Oakland the first matchup, and that game was in Oakland. This game is in Kansas City. But I'm going to take the Raiders to win because the Raiders just always seem to find a way to win. And you know what? The Chiefs, they always seem to find a way to win too. But I feel like they're going to split the series this year. And keep in mind, the Raiders are undefeated on the road. So I'm going to take the Oakland Raiders. This game, for sure, should determine who wins this division. So next we move on to the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Buffalo Bills. And I'm going to take the Steelers here. The Steelers have been playing really good football lately. They kind of changed their scheme midway through the season. The defense is starting to click. They're starting to get it together. And the offense, I wouldn't say they're the same powerhouse offense, but they're starting to get it together. Ladarius Green's showing up. And now, hopefully, if guys can get healthy, like Sammy Coates and D'Angelo Williams, they can be even better. And as for the Buffalo Bills, they had a 24-9 lead against the Raiders last week and blew it. Buffalo, at this point, they're going to be desperate to get in the playoffs, and they are a home underdog here, and I could see them getting an upset victory, but I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers with this role they got right now. We're going to move on to the San Diego Chargers at the Carolina Panthers, and I think I'm going to go with the home underdog here. I think I'm going to take the Carolina Panthers. I think, West Coast teams going to the East Coast and playing 1 o'clock. There's always a weird stigma with that, and I think Carolina will be able to take advantage of that and get a pretty nice win, even though their season's already over. San Diego, their season's pretty much over as well. So both teams don't have a whole lot to lose, but I'm going to take the Carolina Panthers for the upset. We're going to move on to the Cincinnati Bengals at the Cleveland Browns, and you know what? I really wanted to pick the Browns to win this game. I really did. But seeing the way Cincinnati played last week, I think after all it's Cincinnati. Right now, they are in full-on desperation mode. This team needs to win out, and they need Pittsburgh and Baltimore to lose at least like one other game each. Not sure if that's going to happen. So yeah, actually, no. Pittsburgh and Baltimore, they have to, lose all their games almost for Cincinnati to make the playoffs here. So, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But I think Cincinnati's going to fight in this game, and they're going to pull the win. But don't be surprised if Cleveland gets their first win of the season. We're going to move on to Chicago at Detroit. And I got to go with the Lions. The Lions are just hot right now. I do not see the Bears sweeping the Lions. I got to go with Detroit here. And now we're going to move on to Houston at Indianapolis. And Indianapolis is looking pretty good. They demolished the Jets on Monday Night Football. As for the Texans, they are cold. They're on, a 3-game losing streak now. I said this team they were the worst 6-3 team I ever saw. Now they're 6-6. Starting to show. I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts to win this game. Plain and simple. We move on to Minnesota at Jacksonville. And you know what? I'm going to take another upset. I'm going to say the Jacksonville Jaguars play spoiler and get their 3rd win of the season against the Minnesota Vikings. Might be a little crazy, but you know what? The Jacksonville defense is starting to get it together a bit. But the Minnesota defense, they're still good. They're still good. But you know what? Sometimes these weird games like this happen. Even though Minnesota played up to Dallas, I think Jacksonville's due for an upset win here I'm going to give it to them. I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars for my upset of the week over the Minnesota Vikings. And next we move on to the Arizona Cardinals at the Miami Dolphins. And you know what? There's talk that the Miami Dolphins, they might be a fraudulent team. And you know what? I'm not fully convinced they're fraudulent. However, I'm going to take the Arizona Cardinals to get the upset over the Miami Dolphins. Because I think Arizona is now one of those teams that are desperate for wins, and I think they will get the win here. So I'm going to take the Arizona Cardinals in an upset over the Miami Dolphins. And next we have the Washington Redskins at the Philadelphia Eagles. And another upset. I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles to get their first division win of the season over the Washington Redskins. There might be signs that the Redskins team might be playing a little down now. And you know what, Philly, the best thing they got right now is to play spoiler. And I think they're going to play spoiler here at home. I say they're going to pull an upset victory. Next, we're going to go on to Denver at Tennessee. And even though Tennessee had to bye, Trevor Siemian probably will be coming back to this game. So I think I'm going to take the Denver Broncos. However, if Siemian does not play, expect me to come back on here and switch to the Titans. But as of now, I'm going to take the Broncos to win the game. Next, we have the New York Jets at the San Francisco 49ers. Both of these teams stink with a capital S and a capital T-I-N-K. All capitals. They stink. They both stink. I'm going to go with the home team here to make it easy. San Fran. San Fran will win the game. They're due for a win, I guess. We'll move on to New Orleans at Tampa Bay, and I like the Buccaneers to continue this roll they're on and win this game at home. Tampa Bay's just on a good roll. As of now, they would be in the wild card, like I actually predicted. And you know what? I think they're going to find a way in the playoffs. I think they will find their way in the playoffs, and I think the streak of theirs is going to continue here. The Saints, they're all right, but they're just kind of fraud. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't want to say they're kind of like the Rams, but they kind of become the Rams, like always being at the 500 level the past few seasons now. I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win this game. Plain and simple. And next we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Green Bay Packers. This should be a nice watch. I was a little tempted to take the Packers, but you know what? The Seahawks are just too good of a team. Unless if that O-line falls apart again, but I see Seattle showing up to this game and winning. I'm going to take the Seattle Seahawks in a close one. Next we have the Atlanta Falcons at the LA Rams. I'm going to take the Atlanta Falcons to get back on track and win this game. Although the Rams could pull an upset. They could. Next, we have the Dallas Cowboys at the New York Giants. Okay, this is my upset of the week. I'm taking the New York Giants to sweep the Dallas Cowboys. You heard me right. I think the Giants can pull this out and defeat the Dallas Cowboys, keeping their hopes to win the division alive. Cowboys are still going to win the division, but I'm going to take the Giants to pull the upset over the Dallas Cowboys. I might be crazy. I think I'm starting to go a little crazy. You might want to check me into some sort of hospital. Cooper! What's the matter, buddy? Cooper! Are you pissed because I'm taking the Giants over the Cowboys? Look, I mean, sometimes you gotta take leaps of faith. I know you think I'm crazy and it's pissing you off, but I don't think my dog agrees with the pick. Anyway, we're gonna skip all that and move on to the final game of the week. The Baltimore Ravens will be at the New England Patriots. Whoo, this is gonna be a pretty good game. And you know what? I think the Ravens could pull the upset here. I really think this Baltimore defense could shut New England out. But I think I got to go with the New England Patriots to win, mainly because they're home. So, those are my picks of the week. Let me know what you guys think. Am I going a little crazy this week? Maybe. Just maybe. But I gotta keep it entertaining, you know? I gotta shake things up a little bit. Sometimes weird stuff happens. Any given Sunday, people. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Galaxy's Greatest, and I hope you all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Take it easy.